Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing the latest updates on FC Barcelona. We are going to start with this report from Dario AS that is claiming that Barcelona are working on a proposal to sign Ajax right back Dest Mazraoui in January in a deal that would see Dest move the other way. We are going to be discussing on that report as we move ahead. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Clement Lenglet, who according to latest report does not want to leave FC Barcelona. The Frenchman believes he can force his way into Xavi's team. We are going to be discussing much about this story as we move ahead. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. With the January transfer window on the horizon, things are starting to pick up pace at Barcelona. Barca are already on the verge of completing the signing of Ferran Torres from Manchester City in a deal worth €55 million, and the club might be laying down the groundwork for another incoming in the winter. If a report from Dario AS is to be believed, the report claims that Barca are working on a proposal to sign Ajax right back Dest Mazraoui in January in a deal that would see Dest move the other way. Dest arrived at the Camp Nou from Ajax last year but has failed to deliver at the highest level expected from him. Dest has not been a regular in the side and is believed to be out of Xavi's plans, especially after his disastrous display in the defeat of Bayern Munich earlier this month. Indeed, reports have claimed that Dest will be sold by Barcelona this January amidst interest from Bayern Munich. Now though, a return to former club Ajax could be on the cards for Dest as well. On the other hand, Mazraoui has found himself getting links with a move to the Camp Nou quite heavily in recent weeks, especially after the secret meeting between Barcelona president Joan Laporta and super agent Mino Raiola, who represents the Moroccan right back. Set to be out of contract at the end of the season with the Dutch Giants, it was believed that the 24-year-old would potentially arrive in Catalonia on a free transfer in the summer. However, the Blaugrana are now considering accelerating their pursuit for Mazraoui due to Dest's unconvincing displays. The club want the Ajax ace to join the club next month and compete with Dani Alves at right back, and they would allow Dest to move the other way, as part of a swap deal. The logistics of such an arrangement could become tricky. However, Mazraoui will be in the final 6 months of his deal, meaning his value is likely to be lesser than the €18 million he is rated at. Meanwhile, Dest still has over 3 years left on his contract, and Barcelona would ideally want to recoup most of what they've invested in him last year. Nonetheless, the report states that an agreement could be reached owing to the good relationship between the clubs. The presence of Marc Overmars and Jordi Cruyff on either side of the negotiating table could also help talks go smoothly. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona's chief objective in the upcoming January transfer window is the offloading of players to make room on the wage bill for new signings, but Clement Lenglet may not be one of those leaving. Despite the 26-year-old losing his starting spot this season, he is keen to stay at the club. He struggled to get minutes under ex-Barca boss Ronald Koeman, with Eric Garcia tending to be preferred in the left-sided centre-back role that is Lenglet's preferred spot. However, with the arrival of Xavi Hernandez in the dugout, Lenglet has started to feature more and more often. He has played 5 of the 7 matches Xavi has overseen, and it points to trend that Lenglet hopes he can continue, especially with Samuel Umtiti looking like a possible departure from the squad. If someone like Youssouf Dembele looks set to be another on his way, out of Barcelona, with Barcelona due to terminate his season-long loan from Rapid Vienna, then there are others whose situations depend on how the transfer market develops. Lenglet may want to stay, but Barcelona's economic reality being a grim one, if they get a good offer for the Frenchman, then they can decide to let him go. At the moment, and if Lenglet stays, neither party knows what will happen next summer. Both parties seem to accept that the remaining months of the season will determine their respective views on the situation. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, please make sure to subscribe so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.